think of it, chicken probably wasn't the best idea for a quick cook.
Not the way you cook.
What's going on, guys? It's Brad, the Average Aussie Trucker. We are back at it again for another lucky adventure. So, it is currently Monday. What's the date? Monday the 17th. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. And it's 39 degrees. I don't think it's that much. I think the truck's having a bit of a lend. But, because it certainly doesn't feel that much. But yeah, like, earlier today it did. Bloody oath it did. But yes, anyway, we are currently in Traviston at the Caltex servo here, truck stop. And yeah, we've already got our load on, heading for Gladstone as our first stop. A little bit long, but that is the load. Not much of a load, but, well, it is a load, but so we're going to pick up batteries up at Rocky tomorrow, so we'll go to Gladstone tonight, park up there and then get unloaded there first in the morning. But yeah, had a load of scrap come down last week, and I'm so glad I didn't record last week, because last week turned into a great week. Yeah, just non-stop, you know, hold-ups and a lot of, I wouldn't say nice words, but a lot of words were spoken. So yes, we are currently still in the process of getting used to getting loads out of Steel Force, and what fun they are to deal with. So the load, I think it was, what, I can't even remember. It was a load we picked up not long ago, and 9 hours I waited for it. They said it would be ready, so we headed down to pick it up, and 9 hours. So yeah, I don't know if I brought this up in the last video or not, but yeah, so the deal with this mob is we drop a trailer down there the day it's supposed to get loaded, so this trailer would have been dropped on Friday. This stuff, these pipes here, I picked them up on Wednesday, sorry. I picked them up Wednesday last week. This trailer would have been dropped on Friday. I bought some stuff back last week from, last Tuesday from Gladstone, and I had that on this trailer, and these pipes from Shore Pipe at Brendale. And yeah, then we took that load up Monday, got that stuff, brought it back down, and then Wednesday we went to pick up the load, and I went in there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon after running around Brisbane for a little bit. Went in there 1 o'clock, they weren't ready, so we ended up doing one more job, coming back there, getting back there about 3 o'clock. They'd only just finished loading, and it was all wrong. They had everything loaded to one side, and the trailer was sitting like this. So they had to unload stuff, reposition it, work it out, and by the time I left there, I think it was about 6 o'clock. So yeah, it was great fun. But that was last week. But that ended up causing us to run out of hours on, when was it? That would have been Wednesday. Caused us to run out of hours. So we ended up unloading Thursday afternoon, which meant we couldn't get our load of non-ferrous, because, well, you all know that takes quite a while. So I think it took us 4 hours to load on Friday, So yeah, finished Thursday night, stayed up there Thursday night. Oh, sorry, finished for Thursday afternoon, stayed up there Friday night, Thursday night. Oh my God, I'll get it right soon. Got loaded Friday morning and then headed down. By the time I got back to Brisbane, parked up, went home for the weekend. And then Monday morning, took it down. The non-ferrous, I'm sure you've seen it. This stuff, you've all seen it before. We did that, took that up, and then, took that down, I should say. Took that down, got it unloaded. We left the yard about 10 o'clock this morning. Took that down. I'll tell you exactly. So we left the yard at 10, got there at 11:30, left there at 1, got round to Steel Force at 1:45, and they they actually rang asking where we were, which made me laugh because, you know, yeah, it's all right for them to run late, but when we're doing other stuff, they're wondering where we are. But anyway, yeah, so we did that, and then I come up here. It's, as I said, it's now 5:30, and we're gonna head for Gladstone. So yeah, it's been fun, but enough of that. Let's get into it. Let's get this trip going. Well, we've already started, but yeah. The unfortunate thing is too, I'm not allowed to film it Steel Force, so yeah, that's the reason I'm filming here. But anyway, like I said, enough of that. Let's get into it. Let's get the day going. Well, the day's already started, day's nearly over. Oh my God. Can you tell I haven't recorded for a bit? Anyway, let's get to Gladstone and I'll pick up the camera from there, and yeah, see you in the morning.
The next morning.
Oh, good morning everyone. Oh, we're in Gladstone, ready to go. We got here last night, about 10 o'clock we got here. So yeah, I think it's that stuff, this and these pipes, of course, stuff that's on the bottom, so everything's got to come off. But anyway, that's all right. So yeah, well, I think that can stay. Yeah, I don't know, we'll find out. Anyway, so yeah, all of this has to come off pretty much just to get to these. And yeah, it's them, this RHS here, and these pipes. That's it. So another wonderful loading job, but anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, woke up this morning, I did not want to get out of bed. Just one of those mornings. Anyway, we'll get into this, get this stuff off, and then we'll head to Rocky. I think I said already, we've got to go get a load of batteries later on. So yeah, that'll be good, something else for the day, keep us busy. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it, let's get this stuff off, and let's get the day started. So that took a while. Well, as you can see, we're still at Gladstone. We oh, got crap all over my face. we finally got the load on. It yeah, the camera decided it was too hot, which I don't blame it. It is pretty steamy today, and didn't want to capture the rest of the loading, which I think I already said. But what you didn't see is it took him 8 attempts to get this thing reloaded, and on the 8th attempt I just went, that's good, don't worry. So she's not the greatest load, but I've tied it down, so hopefully I've done a good enough job there. We'll find out. But yeah, onward and upward we go, and we're off to Rocky. So yeah, I'll pick the cameras up again once we are loaded in Rocky with our batteries, and we're headed back to Brisbane. So see you in a while. Alrighty then, so we're loaded. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. We are finally leaving Rocky. So normally excuse me, normally I'd say we're going to go to Brisbane, park up for the night, unload this in the morning, but unfortunately with this new mob that we load out of, we don't know when the trailers are going to be ready. So we go back to the yard, I spend the evening at home, and a lot of the times, most of the morning, and then we'll head down, we'll unload this stuff tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So yeah, but 'tis the way of it. It is the unfortunate reality of the new people we load out of. So hopefully they work it out sooner rather than later, and we can get into a bit of a groove. But yeah, like I think I've said previous, there was a load that we're waiting on to come out of that yard in Brisbane. I waited there for 9 hours for the load. So yeah, but anyway, doesn't matter. We're gonna get down the road here, probably I don't know, pull up somewhere down the road wherever we feel like it, grab a bite to eat, and then keep going. And then yeah, like I said, home time for the night, and then tomorrow we'll go and load. So yeah, I'll probably I'm sure it will probably be out by now, but I'll probably film a POV driving video on the way down. So this video will come out after that, so go back and watch it. But yeah, anyway guys, see you in a bit. we've made it to the lovely little town of Childers. Decided to pull up here because, well, I can. Oh, you ever have those days where you just, everything feels like it's dragging on, things that you normally don't take that long seem to be taking forever? Well, that's today for me. But yeah, anyway, this is, like I said, this is the load we got. Nothing fancy, just a load of batteries. But the truck is absolutely filthy. Hopefully I can change that tomorrow. Those pipes still look good though. But yeah, hopefully we can change that tomorrow and give her a quick little bath. Nothing too nothing too over the top, but yeah. So normally we hang the gates down on the rack here, and I've just noticed that I forgot to do something. Fantastic. So that's been going since Rocky all the way here. Yep. That's what sort of trip it's been. But anyway, like I said earlier, we're going to head home tonight. We actually have a wheel alignment in the morning. Because yeah, we're having a drama keeping this thing, like the wheel alignment, good on it. Don't know why, but it keeps chewing out these steer tyres. Like this one here is alright. It's a little bit rounded, but it's sort of scalloping on the inside. I just noticed some stuff in it. That's lovely. But this one over here is the worst. Like it's wearing so weird. It's like it's wearing the outer edge. The inside edge is fine, but it's wearing this sort of in here. It's just so bloody weird. If you guys have ever dealt with that before and you know a fix to it, let us know. Because like I said, poor old girl's going in for a 5th wheel alignment. She's got 270,000 Ks on it. It's not good. The boss is not happy about it. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna have me break and then head back to the yard. I'll pick up the camera once I get back to the yard and see you then.
The next morning.
Oh, morning everyone. Well, made it back to the yard last night. As you can probably hear, I'm just fueling up at the moment. And we got to go, like I said yesterday, we've got to go and get a wheel alignment. Go and offload these batteries and then we'll head down. Hopefully by then, I doubt it, but hopefully they'll have the trailer ready by then and we can tie it down, hook up and go back up. But yeah, if recent history is anything to go off, they won't have it ready. Probably won't be ready till this afternoon sometime. But see how it goes. But anyway, so get this thing filled up and then we'll head down the road.
Much later.
Alright, so we got the wheel alignment done. Got our trailer hooked back up. Now we're going to go and get these batteries unloaded. It was rather educational, that was. So the reason why all this keeps happening, so I found out, is these trucks are built in Oregon in America. So they're built for the high point of the road to be on the left, because you know they drive on the wrong side of the road. But no, because they drive on the left, the center point's supposed to be left side of the vehicle, but of course they come over here and they use the same axles in the front, and everything's all you know, all off and not the way it should be. So I nearly was like, wait, what? When he told me this. But what they actually have to do is they end up having to bend the axle to, you know, so it suits Australian roads. But yeah, I was like, that's insane. I've never heard of having to bend the axle, but apparently a lot of Kenworths have the same problem, which just blows my mind. But DAFs, they were saying DAFs are the worst for it, and he knows. So yeah, it's pretty full on. I never would have expected that. It's not something you want to hear when you know, you go out and buy a new truck and then they turn around, start scrubbing tyres out, and they turn around and go, yeah, we got to bend your axle. Yeah, so yeah, we'll have to look at getting that done soon, because I don't know, it depends on what the boss man wants to do. But problem is, it's going to be like a day or 2 days for them to, you know, to get it in, because effectively they, you know, obviously they have to rip out the front end, so they've got to rip the axle out, bend her up, and then put it all back together. So that'd be a job and a half, that's for sure. But yeah, that's crazy. I can't get over that. Like, why would they not go, okay, so this truck's gonna go to Australia, why not make axles in Australia? Saves money, I guess. I don't know how, but saves them money, not, you know, the owner of the vehicle. But anyway, like I said, let's go and get these batteries done. Let's get down the road. Let's hope that trailer is ready soon to be picked up, so that we're not waiting all day. All right, guys, we'll go and get this done. See you in a bit. Well, this will be a first. So I don't know how many times I've been here before and I've recorded unloading, but I got asked today not to record. So I don't know. The joys. Anyway, so we're currently getting unloaded as we speak. Forklift's rushing around like a headless chook, if you can't tell by the truck moving. But yeah, I'm about to find out if our trailer's ready. I'm hoping it is. If it's not, I'm going to be waiting for a bit until it is. But yeah, anyway, I don't know if we're going to load back this time. If we don't, I'll go straight to Rocky. But if we do, then I guess I'll go to Gladstone. So yeah, see what happens anyway. When I know, you guys will know.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Well, change of plans. We're down here at the galvanizers at Carroll Park. I've got to pick up something going in the ring bar now. Trailer's not going to be ready until after 4. So the thing that annoys me about that, sorry, I'll say that again. The thing that annoys me about that is, okay, fair enough, you know, they're short-staffed, blah blah blah, all that other business. But once, maybe twice, sure, okay, fair enough, can cop that. But every single time you go there, start to ask questions. But anyway, enough of that. So by the sound of it, we've got to pick up an oversized frame that we may be taking back to Narangba. It depends. I have to ring my boss before we go and find out what he wants me to do. because we may even just take this back to the Brisbane yard, park it up there, and then go and get our trailer depending on what time we get out of here. But the only problem with that is it eats away into our logbook time, and it's going to get to the point where it's not even worth going because I won't even make it to Gympie. So in the camera it looks like I've got something on my face, but sorry. Anyway, so we'll get this, we'll see what's happening, and I'll update you then. But yeah, normal day on this run now. Okay, we got word, well, we're loaded to start with. And we got word, just take it on up. So we're off to Narangba, literally going 2 doors down from where we were this morning, to unload this, which is funny. But yeah, I highly doubt the trailer's going to be ready in time. So but anyway, well, yeah, so this is going to scope. I think, if I remember correctly, I think the episode was 51 maybe. I think I called it Local Yokel or something like that. That's the yard we're going to, the one where I filmed that. So yeah, that'll well, if they get their finger out and they get the trailer loaded, then that won't finish off our afternoon. But if they don't, which I'm thinking we'll be picking the trailer up tomorrow, that will finish our afternoon. So yeah, see what happens, I guess. Anyway, we'll go and play in the traffic and get up to Narangba, and then go from there. So see us up there. There we go, eh? That was a nice easy delivery. Now, let's go play in that traffic again, because I'm hoping that the trailer's ready to go. But we'll find out here shortly. Make a phone call, make sure it's ready. If it's not ready, well, it's gonna be a long day. So yeah, anyway, I'll find that out, and then I'll update you on the situation when I know. So yeah, see us in a moment. Made it down here to Steel Force. We're going to go and tie this stuff down. I'm gonna go get a drink first, because the old water's starting to dry my throat out, which is such a freaking weird thing. Water drying my throat out. But anyway, as I said earlier in the video, I'm not allowed to film on site. So I'm currently, as you can see, still in the truck. But once we get up the road, I'll show you the load. Probably tomorrow, because, well, it's going to be late by the time we pull up. So, yeah.
One eternity later.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we made it to Miriamvale last night. So, got about an hour to go before we're in Gladstone. Go get Gladstone stuff off first. Then we'll head to Rocky. Then we got to do changeover, meet a driver, come back up, and tomorrow we got to pick up a load of scrap, and then we go home for the weekend. So I don't know if the camera is going to allow me to film unloading, because it keeps overheating. Someone really needs to make like they've got this media mod thing where you can attach things like a light and speakers and stuff, but they can't find out a way to do like a cover that cools the camera. But anyway, can you tell I'm not in a good mood this morning? I'll be right. I'll have me coffee and then we'll be right. But yeah, so we'll get up here, we'll get this stuff off, and then we'll do that changeover. So I'll see you in a bit once we are at Gladstone. Alright, up here at Rocky, we've got all of this to take off. So yeah, it's way too freaking hot. I can tell this thing's already going to die, so I'm not even going to attempt to film. But I'll show you when we're empty. As you can see, this is where this is coming off. So yeah, we get all this off, and then I'll turn the camera back on, show you the empty trailer, and then we'll get on the road. So yeah, okay, we're leaving Rocky. It's just after 1. We've got to go and do this changeover, and I thought the load was coming, like it was a split load like Rocky Gladstone again, but it's not. It's a full Gladstone load, so that should make it quite easy for tomorrow. And apparently we've also got the bins that I took down a couple of weeks ago. Last week? I don't know, whenever I took them down. We've got them. So the place that we load out of now, out of Boyne Island as well, we get scrap out of them as well. They have it in bins, and we just take the bins, unload the bins, and so we've got to take them back. Well, normally he loads in IBCs, so we don't have to worry about that, but he had a load of them in these bins. So we got the bins, they're getting loaded onto that trailer that we're going to change over with. So in the morning we'll go to Gladstone, we'll unload at Gladstone, and then we'll go around the corner. It's only like half-hour drive, 15-minute drive around the corner. We'll take those bins off, and then it'll be home time. I thought we were coming up here to get a load to take out from a load of block, like scrap block, but no, we are apparently not doing that. So yeah, is how it is. Anyway, we'll get down here, do this changeover, find out where he wants to change over. I'm hoping he wants to change over at Apple Tree, but we'll find out. And then turn around, straight back up. So, see us in a little bit. Well, we changed over, got our trailer. This is the load going back up to Gladstone. So, not much. So, that should be good, but these are the bins I've got to take to Boyne Island. As you can see, again, not much, which is always a good thing. Shouldn't take too long to unload. So, and then straight home for the weekend. So that should be good. But yeah, by the looks of things, I've done my little walk around, I've done my check. We're good to go. So we're gonna get on the road. I have no idea what that means. Whatever that means, it's there. But yeah, gonna get on the road, get back to, or aim for the Calliope survey there. Yeah, see how we go. Sorry guys, this video's been everywhere. That's been all over the show. I know I started off pretty good, but it's gone downhill. But at least I'm recording. Get back into the habit of recording. And yeah. So yeah, let's get going. Finish today and get tomorrow rolling. Oh, good morning everyone. Well, we made it up here to Calliope last night and I went to bed pretty quickly because I was bugging. Oh. So yeah, we're I slept through my alarm. Oh, thankfully all we've got to do today is this. So at least there's that. But yeah, as you can see, we're leaving the Calliope servo here now. Gonna head over, get this stuff off it. I had Steel Force, I went to say Infrabuild then. Get this stuff over at Steel Force off. Then we'll head down or head over to Boyne, get those bins off. And then I believe we're going straight home after that. I haven't heard any different, so I'm gonna run with that. Anyway, speaking of which, let's get into it. Let's get the day going. All right, we got that stuff off at Gladstone. We're heading around to Boyne Island now. But on that note, I'm gonna end the video here. I honestly don't know what sort of video it's gonna be. It's gonna be interesting trying to edit this video, I think. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed whatever comes of it. And hopefully you consider subscribing if you're not already. And as always guys, stay safe out there. It's a crazy world, it's only getting worse. And we'll see you on the next one. Hooroo.